From Israel News, this is the evening briefing for Wednesday, February 11th. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House for nearly 3 hours, with talks focused on Iran, Gaza, and regional developments. Trump said negotiations with Iran will continue and no final decisions were made, while Netanyahu emphasized Israel's security requirements in any agreement. This comes as Washington and Tehran pursue a renewed diplomatic track alongside continued military positioning in the region. Netanyahu presented U.S. officials with material he says shows Iran is not negotiating beyond nuclear issues and continues destabilizing activity, according to Israeli reporting. Israeli officials are pressing for any future agreement to include limits on ballistic missiles as well as nuclear provisions. The discussions follow ongoing concern in Jerusalem over the scope of a potential U.S.-Iran deal. President Trump has told Axios he is considering sending a second aircraft carrier strike group to the Middle East if negotiations fail. U.S. officials confirmed discussions about additional deployments, while Trump said he remains open to a diplomatic outcome. This occurs amid continued U.S. military buildup and preparations for multiple scenarios if talks break down. Israel's defense ministry announced the successful completion of new tests of the David's Sling air defense system, designed to intercept missiles, aircraft, and drones. Officials said the exercises incorporated operational lessons from the June 2025 war with Iran and simulated evolving threat scenarios. The development reflects continued Israeli preparations for potential missile attacks in a future escalation. In Gaza-related diplomacy, a senior figure associated with U.S.-backed ceasefire efforts said a phased disarmament process for Hamas is under discussion, with tunnels and weapons production sites addressed before small arms. Plans for an international stabilization force and reconstruction oversight are also being developed. This comes as ceasefire arrangements continue alongside negotiations over Gaza's future governance. In Tel Aviv, a coalition representing bereaved families, hostage relatives, and survivors of the October 7th attack held a rally calling for a state commission of inquiry. Organizers said more than 1,500 families are represented. The demonstration takes place amid ongoing national debate over accountability and investigations into the failures surrounding the attack. In New York, Israeli officials are urging cancellation of a planned campus event at the City University of New York Law School, where a speaker has described Hamas tunnel networks as a form of resistance. The Israeli consul general called the event a normalization of terror and requested intervention from university leadership. The dispute occurs amid continuing tensions over Israel-related programming on U.S. campuses. A new report from the Community Security Trust says antisemitic incidents in the United Kingdom remained near record levels in 2025, with roughly 3,700 cases documented, including assaults, threats, and vandalism. The data follows the Manchester synagogue attack and reflects continued concern over Jewish security in Britain. That's the evening briefing from Israel News.